they'll give it to him here. Yard line. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. The roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. It's really simple to say that they know their identity.
It's I can see a piece of it, but it's not letting me go inside. Like, I see what you're doing though. Like, I can see a little picture of it. Oh, there it is.
They are a passing team, but one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance.
Are you talking about the real life?
Not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
LilZoGlo's? Oh, no, I say Glow. That's like, yeah, that's when like Chief Keef and them was coming up. Now I had made this account on my PS3.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it.
I'm the Bears.
First down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on
the Bears.
They got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down, Forte. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. In on the... Here's Lynch down around the goal line. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a 9-yard pickup.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
So 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now Lynch to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Like an AT&T, they some trash.
And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Yeah.
On second down, Lynch dumps it into the flat to Langford. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
What? Are you talking about when they showed me the first triangle?
Now Lynch on first down, eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield.
You talking about when I was breaking the tackle?
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary
Oh no, that it just do that by itself. So like if that's I guess there's no on Madden 17. If it come up and you press the button, you got a higher chance of breaking the tackle.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it second and 4.
That's why I hate playing online. They be whooping my ass doing it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going
like,
out of
he ran the ball with Paxton Lynch.
Partner as a quarterback,
that's how my friends be when he be broadcasting. I'm like, man, bro, you already said this.
And get all you can.
Throwing here, Lynch on first down. This is Gordon on the dump off.
Nah, you had beat me. I was coming back on you, and you beat me.
After a good game. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bears are set up now, first and goal.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players,
I think that's the only thing I hate about how I play. Like, I always catch up at the end. I would start off, I'd throw like,
run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
Lynch, and he's into the end zone.
That's my best defense at the red zone.
Paxton Lynch. His 14th touchdown now.
Offense, I always do a quarterback sneak.
Bears have taken the lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Yeah, first I thought I wasn't gonna get it.
On first down, this is Forte. And he'll get this
Forte just juked me on my draws.
To about the 42-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
it's hard to juke on here. Like, I don't know if you remember when you played me on Madden 16. That's all I do is juke. It's so hard to juke on here now. Like, they don't move it smooth when they juke now, unless you do it on time.
They stay on the ground. Forte again.
It's the same.
Take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL.
Only thing I could say is the ball pop up more, so you give you a better chance of intercepting.
Because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock.
He's his man. Come on. For the gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Like 1:23.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And Reed with it over the middle. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this
I would love that right
down.
now because I got to go in at 4 o'clock.
Like
4:45, I think.
Bridgewater now second down.
I already went to class this morning at 8:30. Oh, you're target. I'm 18.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I don't work that much though. I think I mostly work weekends though because I'm in college. I take college classes.
And keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Bridgewater on first down. And he can run it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Right there.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. And the
I like riding
on this drive coming up.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad thing.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown
fly.
on the clock. So on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm a major in finance.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
Oh yeah. And then I'm also take real estate classes.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score,
as you know, out here in Texas.
Go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws.
Yeah, because you know in Texas it's big, so everybody want a house.
Get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Yeah.
On second down, Lynch trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked up, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
I really got into it because when I used to live with my dad, and he owned like 5 companies, and one of them he used to flip houses and stuff.
To catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Now he on the record label. I think he on tour right now with Future and Drake or something like that.
And he'll get it up to about the 26.
Like his artist name is Joe Lodio. He got a song out with Future.
The Vikings defense getting ready.
He got a song out with Future called "Come With Me." I think they got like 2 million views on it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to the air, Lynch after the pick 6. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 17 that time. And the Bears are going to get a first. And quickly, they get to the line. Now it's Lynch. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I don't know. This is a franchise. I just joined the random
one. On the outside, they're playing press coverage. Lynch looking to throw on second. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, Josh Gordon.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
I don't know who I traded to get Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are... They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. Touchdown!
Talking about the touchdown pass?
Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown on the season.
I mean, you ain't even on the run I just did yet.
And with his speed, if he just finds the...
They fumbled.
And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Well, out in Houston now.
Throwing, Lynch. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
It's been raining all summer.
Tavon.
That's the only part I hate about out here. What?
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This is taken around the 12. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and so the reason why they have the lead. But
hopefully I get another thing. I was just finna trade him up because I thought he was trash, but that run, he saved himself for another week.
Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Well, they get 6 here.
Jeremy Langford has been doing better than him. Well, how I run my offense, Jeremy Langford do better than Josh Gordon. But Josh Gordon can truck on here, that's why.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
That's one of those ones that is so hard to judge, but defensive holding there, that's what the referee saw.
Yeah.
They'll throw on 1st down with Lynch. And he's got the hook up with Anthony Fasano. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings him 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball.
And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tavon Austin. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues.
Oh, yeah.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They come up in an empty set, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And now he'll tuck it and run. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Throwing here, Lynch on 1st down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
They go play action here on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And the numbers, they sort of do the talking. Great game last week. Sharp again here in this one.
Sometimes you set habits with how you play, don't you? I mean, you start to put things together, you string them together, and the confidence continues to...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tavon Austin, his third touchdown. Here's Pat McAfee now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 20. Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On 2nd down, here's Lynch. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And you as a former defender should know that the referees are watching this closely, defensive holder.
They watch it awfully closely. I sure wish they'd let it be 5.5 yards like they do for the offensive guys. But in this case, they were strict with the rule.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, over 100 yards now for the day.
And he finds a man. It's Fasano. Now after the...
Oh, yo, come on, Tavon Austin. I need a big game.
Oh, Lynch going to throw.
Come on, Allen Robinson.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, Charles, I don't know what you want to call this, a blowout, a laugh, or whatever it is. This was not a game.
And I believe that you saw this coming early, identified it right in the beginning of the game, and it played out that way.
Well, and it did, and for this team, just a lot of confidence coming away from this one.
Confidence for them. For the other team, though, boy, what a dismal, dismal day.
So for Chicago, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time.
Yeah, they upgrade, like they update it every day, like the commentaries and stuff.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
Now I've been in New York, Texas, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California. This is no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A. D-M-V, all reminds me of California. This is no place like California. California, now I'm smelling like LA. Melly from Miami to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly, left the bit on my celly. She ate like spaghetti, I'm hitting gas and ready. Massive killers in Memphis, like they keep open. Give me my flower, why I can smell them. They talking about roses, yeah, the really I'm green. Mix it like a bought it in Nashville. Then I woke up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the sun, California, or nothing like Compton. It's more like California, and it's hot as Arizona. Pop me up. Fresno, hard colder than Minnesota in October. Don't interrupt, dog. I'm in the zone. Try this boogie where I go. Just remind me of home. You know that state go with the bear. Other places come close, but they don't compare. Now I've been in New York, come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California. Cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A. D-M-V.